Have you ever considered how much waste you produce in a day, a week, a year? How about the impact of that waste on our planet? It's staggering when you stop to think about it. Each year, the world generates over 2 billion metric tons of municipal solid waste. That's the equivalent of over 200,000 Eiffel Towers. Every plastic bag we casually toss, every takeaway coffee cup we use once then discard, it all adds up. Our waste habits are causing significant environmental damage. From pollution of our oceans and landscapes to the release of harmful greenhouse gases, the repercussions are far-reaching and devastating. This situation is urgent. Our waste is suffocating the earth and we can't afford to ignore it any longer. But don't feel hopeless. The weight of our waste is heavy, but there's a silver lining. We can turn this crisis into an opportunity. Enter sustainable materials. But what does sustainable mean? And how can waste fit into this picture? Let's break it down. When we talk about sustainable materials, we're referring to materials that can be continuously reused, recycled, or naturally replenished without degrading our environment. They're the opposite of traditional materials like plastics or metals, which can take hundreds of years to decompose, if they decompose at all. Sustainable materials come with a host of benefits. They help conserve natural resources, reduce energy consumption, and decrease emissions. But it's not just about minimizing damage. Sustainable materials can also support economic growth and social development, proving that sustainability and prosperity can go hand in hand. And here's the exciting part. Our everyday waste, stuff that we often discard without a second thought, can be turned into these sustainable materials. Imagine a world where waste is not just waste, but a valuable resource for creating new eco-friendly products. Sustainable materials are not just about reducing harm, they're about creating value, and that's where our waste comes in. It might sound like a fairy tale, but trash